My name is Rachita Mathur, currently working as a legal intern at LexClick. So today I'll be dealing with one recent update related to the prohibition goods that are being liable for absolute confiscation. So the Supreme Court has held that the goods which were being imported in violation of the notification of the central government and the Director General of the Foreign Trade has issued under the Foreign Trade Development and Regulation Act are liable to absolute confiscation under Section 125 of the Custom Act as prohibited goods. The court has granted a relaxation by allowing re-export of the goods on the payment of necessary redemption fine and subject to importer for discharging other statutory obligations. A bench has also observed that the personal interest of the importers who made improper import are pitted against the interest of the national economy and more particularly the interest of the farmers. This fact is alone sufficient to find that the direction in which the discretion ought to be exercised in these matters when personal business interest of the importer clash with the public interest, the farmer has to obviously give way to the latter. Further, while looking at the background, the Director General of the Foreign Trade has given certain notification and has restricted the cap on the import pulses and peas, that is on goods, through an earlier round of litigation before the Supreme Court in case of Union of India versus Agricus LLP. These imports were held to be illegal and in contravention to the notification that was being issued by the DGFT, and the intention of the importers were also being observed to be not bona fide. Further, accordingly, the Honorable Supreme Court has directed the Custom Authority to adjudicate the matter under the Custom Act of 1962. Hence, one of the adjudicating authority in Bombay released the goods on payment of redemption of fine through an order in original. However, the DGFT has restrained the goods from being released as the decision to release the goods were not in line with the ruling of the Supreme Court in case of Agricus LLP. The importers has then approached the High Court of Bombay for release of the goods because the order in original was not in sub judice before the Bombay High Court. Hence, the review of the jurisdiction under Section 129D Clause 2 was being exercised by the revenue against the order in original, and an appeal was being filed before the Commissioner Appeals. The Bombay High Court has then permitted the Commissioner Appeal to decide the matter. However, the High Court has also released the goods. The Union went on appeal to the Supreme Court as whether or not the goods be confiscated absolutely was the scope of the adjudication before the Commissioner Appeals. The Commissioner Appeals decided the matter and absolutely confiscated that the goods. In the meanwhile, the importer surpassed the tribunal and approached the High Court of Bombay again for release of the goods. The High Court has then granted a stay over the order in appeal that was being passed by the Commissioner Appeals. The Union again went on the appeal before the Supreme Court. All the orders that was being stayed by the Supreme Court at the time of the admission and at the time when the matter was being heard at length. So, the first aspect that was being considered by the Supreme Court was with regard to the correctness, that is with regards to the legality and validity of the orders. Further, while looking at the various paras, Supreme Court has given its verdict on that. Now, at the end, I want to conclude that the court has proceeded to hold that the subject of the goods are held liable to absolute confiscation, but in continuity with the order that was being dated on 18th of March 2021. In these appeals, it is provided that if the importer have concern opt for the re-export within another period of 2 weeks from today, such a prayer for re-export may be granted by the authority after recovery of the necessary redemption fine and subject to the importer for discharging other statutory obligations. Hence, if no such option is being exercised within 2 weeks from today, the goods shall stand confiscated absolutely. Thank you.